Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Persona 3 FES. Previously, we found out that Keisuke, the Fortune Club leader, seems to have a knack for helping people out as a doctor, although his methods go a little bit too far if you ask me. We also hung out with Fuka, and come to learn just how appreciative she is about being a part of SEAS, as well as seeing how driven she is to help everyone out even outside of battle. Granted, her cooking still has a long way to go, but at least we can see the drive she has to try and achieve that success. Today, it's really just gonna be more of the same. Going to Palonia Mall at night and maxing out our social status, or at least trying to max out our social status. But we are getting closer and closer to the full moon, so something big might be going down relatively soon, given how recent events have unfolded. First things first, since it's Friday, we'll be heading to Chagall Cafe to raise more of our charm. I'm still really surprised at just how fast we're getting close to leveling up our charm, to be very honest, because I was not expecting it to level up as fast as it has. But we know that the coffee will somehow increase our charm, and that's the end of that really. But I'm expecting that to max out any day now. Okay, so now I can study this time around and hopefully not get tired this time, because that seems to be a running trend as of late and I don't like it. Let's hope this time around will be a much better ordeal. Yes it is, good. For now, we are cleared of not being tired. At least for now. And now we transition to the 27th. Already nearing the end of June. I'm surprised at how fast this month went by, to be very honest. Hey, did you hear about all those people who were found unconscious recently? I guess they were all in pairs. What, like they were attempting a double suicide? Oh great, more of this? I thought this was all cleared up after we had all the whole quote-unquote ghost story with Fuka. At least the rumors surrounding her, but apparently that's not the case. And apparently, these students don't mind being left in that situation. Kinda goes to show what kind of character they have, I suppose. Not very good characters, I'll say that. At least this was a fast school day, so class has ended. Let's see, since it's Saturday, is student council available on this day? I don't think so. I might be thinking of something else. No it shouldn't, so that means Chihiro should be free. But I think I should go double check to see if I did get that book cover, because I don't really remember if I did. I think I did, because I do remember going to to the mall to sell off some stuff afterwards. And, it's a lot more items on here, wow. Yeah, I did get the book cover. All those other items though, I don't really find that useful. They're probably used for like health of anything, but I don't really have any use for them whatsoever. So we'll be all set for the upcoming date with Chihiro. And speaking of Chihiro, that's the person I want to hang out with for today, since we are getting closer and closer to maxing out her social link. Yeah, so we'll love to hang out with you, Chihiro. Things have been very stressful as of late with this whole money situation, but I'm sure we'll find a way to solve it. Feel a bit uncomfortable. There's an announcement. Attention please. Sophomore Chihiro Fushimi and Junior Makoto Yuki. The student council president would like to speak with you. Please go to the student council room immediately. I repeat again. The president wants to speak with me? I'm pretty sure it's nothing bad. I'm sure Mitsuru can be reasoned with if she doesn't have any bad news for us. I highly doubt that, Chihiro. Don't assume the worst. Both these statements are right, but which one's the better of the two? It's number one. I'm sure she'll help us. Mitsuru is very reasonable, trust me. If I talk to her, at least I won't have trouble you anymore, Makoto-san. Well, I put up with this for a very long time, Chihiro. I'm not gonna give up now. We're gonna handle this as a team. Okay, Mitsuru. What do you got to talk to us about? Good, you two are here. I apologize for the sudden announcement. The reason I called you here is... you think I stole the money. Chihiro. I'd like to hear the whole story directly from you. Oh no, she's getting a little bit flustered. I don't think we should offend her all the time. Sooner or later, she's gonna have to handle the situation herself. We're just here for emotional support, but if things get very, very bad, then we might have to step in. But for now, let's see how this plays out. Exactly, Chihiro. This is what I've been seeing you go through as of late. This sudden change and this bravery you have, I know you could do it. You just gotta believe in yourself. As cliche as that sounds, you just gotta do that. Come on, Chihiro. It's okay, Chihiro. It's not necessarily someone who's good at counting money who makes the best treasurer. I prefer someone who will work diligently without complaining. From what I've seen in student council, Chihiro, it's obvious that you didn't take the money. See? Mitsuru believes us. I told you she'd be reasonable. Thank you, Miss President. I was just testing you. In a situation like this, I'm afraid you'll have to prove your innocence. Do you think you could do that? It's difficult to say this, and I will probably regret it, but I don't think I could do it. Never be embarrassed of who you are. Allow me to take care of it. It's my responsibility as student council president. Give me a hand, will you, Yuki? Alright. I'll try and help out. I'd like to know more about Chihiro, and I've seen you two together after school. I want to prove that to those who suspect her, even outside of school, she behaves respectably. Yuki, I'll leave tonight. I'll leave tonight open. Come to my room when you're free. Try not to be seen by anyone. Whoa, wait a second. That kind of set off Chihiro a little bit. Oh no, she might be getting the wrong idea. This is what I was afraid of. I don't want to make things worse. Even in the dorm, there are students who spread rumors. I.e. Junpei. But no, that's unacceptable. I won't let you do it. Chihiro? Wow, she is getting very territorial now. There's no way I'll agree to that. If I can clear my name, it won't be necessary, right? I'm gonna talk to the teacher. Something I was hoping she'd do a lot sooner. But she might be approaching this a little headstrong-like. Still, wow, who knew how Chihiro could be so protective and territorial? And look at her, she's just going to town on this teacher. I clearly remember what happened that day. You had a bandage on your chin because you cut yourself while shaving. I handed the fee money to you directly. Do you expect me to just pretend that never happened? Calm down, Fushimi. Please explain, or else... Wow, she really intimidated this teacher. Wow, Chihiro. Talk about taking the law into your own hands. That day I had to stay late and I missed my train. I didn't have any money on me, so I used what you collected to pay for a taxi. And I thought Mr. Kodo was a really horrible teacher at the school. At least Mr. Kodo has some sort of character. You, however, you are so terrible you don't deserve to have a name. At least we found the guilty party in this situation. Yeah, sure, blame on old age, like the excuse. Like Chihiro says, it's not funny. Don't worry, I'll explain to the class what happened and return the money. So please forgive me, Chihiro. I assumed it was just a misunderstanding, but... This is inexcusable. You call yourself a teacher? Misappropriation of public funds is a serious crime. I will report this immediately. And that is why Mitsuru is student council president. It's okay, Mitsuru-san. If that's the case, then I'll... Let's go, Makoto-san. Well, at least this whole situation has been resolved. Alright, back on the rooftop. This seems to be a frequent meeting spot for us as of late. Can you believe I went to the faculty office and said all that? I even surprised myself. Yeah, I was not expecting that to come out of you at all. You were kind of scary at moments, to be very honest. And look at her, putting on this innocent face, yet what we saw just a few moments ago shows a whole other side to here you probably wouldn't expect. I highly doubt she is guilty. But she seems to be in a good mood, so let's try and play along with this. Oh, she took it rather seriously. Sorry, Chihiro. Though I'm pretty sure this answer doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Remember what I said to Mitsuru-san? Get away from him. Yeah, you did. Again, that was really, really scary. I was worried what might happen if you and Mitsuru-san were alone together. We're not that close, trust me. We only know each other as dorm mates, nothing more than that. I've been like that ever since I was a kid, or so my mother says. Normally I'm quiet and timid, but when it comes to something I care about, then I become aggressive. Kinda like one of those animals out in nature, right? I guess like a bear or something? That's what I can compare you to, at least your attitude. Your mother wants to meet me. Would you like to come over to my house one day? You know where you're not busy? Well then. You feel as Chihiro has confessed her true feelings. Our relationship is getting pretty strong now. Probably the strongest it has been to date. So with this whole money thief situation finally resolved, we have hit rank 9 in the Treasurer Social League. So we're only one rank away from officially maxing out this Social League. Oh man, what an exciting day this has been. Yeah, you probably should do that. I'm sure she'll understand. Don't worry. Well, that was something. That was indeed very eventful. You know, Akihiko just resolving little disputes in school. Getting yelled at by girls, even though I don't want to be yelled at because I'm just trying to... Well, I'm just caught in the middle of the whole situation. That's what I'm getting at. It was a very eventful day. But at least it's Saturday. Now, normally this would be the day I would go to Tartarus, but I've actually grinded so much so that I don't think I need to do any grinding this week. So, I'm left in a bit of a pickle here. I mean, I could go to Tartarus and try to level up everyone else, but I'm worried that in the process, I will level up Makoto to the point where he'll be kind of overpowered to take on what's coming up in the full moon. So that's why I'm kind of thinking about not going to Tartarus tonight. So what do I do? Maybe I'll head to the arcade and do something? Let's see what's available on Saturday nights. There's Quiz Game, which does increase our academics. But I kind of want to put more attention to Charm, since we are free for tonight. Actually, hold on. I just remembered, it's the 27th. I have to speak to Fuka about something. Because it concerns the Christmas star request that I know that I have that accepted, so we'll be able to hit the development room and hand that into Elizabeth. I almost forgot about that too until I just remembered to look up at the date. Yeah, Fucus, kinda weird to say, but that's what I'm looking for. Uh-huh, the one and only. What do you want one of those for? And where would I find one? Oh, I think I might know what you're talking about. If I'm right, it might not refer to an ornament after all. There's a type of plant that sometimes is called the Christmas star. I think it's pretty common too. Well, it looks like Fuka might have one of these. Sorry for the wait. I think a poinsettia is what you're looking for. It's usually a Christmas flower, so you won't find it in stores now. Fortunately, I had some in my room. Seems like you're an avid collector of that, I see. So this is what Elizabeth was talking about. It was a plant that's referred to as the Christmas star. It's kind of appropriate that the item is called that since the time I record this, Christmas is slowly coming up, which is my favorite time of the year, so I'm kind of excited for that. But given recent events that happened in my province, I'm actually not going to be able to celebrate the holiday season as much as I would usually do, which really does upset me if I have to be really honest. But enough about personal life stuff. Let's focus on video games for now, specifically handing this item over to Elizabeth. That red leaf plant, is that the Christmas star? Oh, then where is it? I'm somewhat disappointed. I was led to believe there would be presents growing from this plant. Elizabeth, I hate to bring it to you, but that's not how Christmas stars work, of both the ornament and this plant. Although once the presents are in bloom, I like for these plants to fill this room. I think someone needs to talk to her about the concept of a Christmas tree. I don't mean that to come off as very rude, but Elizabeth, you need to be explained about that. Let's see, is there anything else I can do? Thundercall, that's something I can't do yet. It requires Takemikazuchi, which I think I can fuse for now. But that other God of Thunder we need, I am nowhere near to getting that at my current level. Okay, Chagall Cafe or Quiz Game? Cafe, Quiz Game. Cafe, Cafe. Because we're getting close to maxing our charm, so why stop on doing that? I could go for the quiz game, but like I said, we're close to maxing our charm, and we'll have plenty of time to max out our academics, so I'm not really too worried about our academics being in jeopardy right now. Besides, the time that I want to have our academics at max is gonna be a ways off from where we are right now, so that's why I'm not really worried about spending or wasting too much time focusing on this particular trait. Feeling sleepy? Has stayed up for tonight. Alright, so we managed to study a few nights in a row without getting tired. I'm expecting that tired prompt to happen any second now. Because knowing me, it's probably gonna happen. Oh yeah, we're meeting someone today. We made another date with Chihiro. So we need to accumulate points to get to rank 10 with her. So that's where we're going on this date for today. We're seeing Chihiro a lot as of late, actually. But for good reason. This is my first time coming to this kind of place. I didn't know it would be so much fun. Man, Chihiro, I could go on for hours and hours about how fun arcades are. But at least you know just how exciting they are. I don't think I'll be very good at the racing games though. That's me too. I usually go for like the shooting and sometimes the fighting games if I'm feeling very, very brave. But most of the shooting games. But you worry about breaking the speed limit, you don't have to worry about that, Chihiro. It's just getting in first place is all that matters. I think you need to have a little more experience in that. That is really interested in it. You don't have to be a very good driver to be good at those kind of games, trust me. Am I planning to get a driver's license soon? One day, it's something I like to get for myself. It'd be very handy. I'm not gonna say none of your business, especially after that last thing I said to her. She kind of got mad. I don't want that to happen. Uh, yeah, I am thinking about it. Really? Then maybe we could go for a drive together. Ooh. Well, I'll try to work on that, Chihiro. But it might take a while. I'm not sure if I'm even old enough to actually apply for a driver's license, at least as far as Makoto's age goes. And I do have that book cover that I did buy from school recently, so let's give that to her again. I could give her other items, but I don't want to risk the chance of not getting as many points as I would like during this date. So that's why I'm going for the book cover specifically, because I know by heart that she loves this item very much. Our relationship can become stronger soon. Alright, so the next time we do see Chihiro, we'll be finishing her social link. And I'm pretty sure I got that jot down to happen relatively soon, so we don't have to wait very long for that. I was honestly expecting to hang out with Maya today, but then that date happened. But I'm not really sad about that. And with that being said, that's gonna be all we'll do for today. We managed to solve the mystery of the money thief from Student Council. And we managed to intensify our bond with Chihiro as the full moon draws ever so closer, a little over a week from now. So, if past full moons are any indication, something big might be happening soon, so we'll have a lot of stuff to look forward to. So next time, I think we are going to finish Chihiro's social link. I mean, we did accumulate enough points today in order to get to the final rank, so we're going to jump on that the first chance we get. Until we meet again, farewell for now.